Hey guys, this is Dragonmon Goku bringing you another tips and tricks segment. Today we're going to be talking about interceptors and their utilities on the battlefield. Start off, all interceptors are grade 2 8K units that have an ability that when they intercept, they are the same clan as your Vanguard, they get an extra 5K to their defense value. Now this creates a 10K shield that has offensive potential as well. While 8K may not sound like the strongest grade 2, when paired with their 8K grade 1 counterparts, they create a 16K unit, which hits that magic number to hit 11K Vanguards and Rearguards, and force a 10K shield out of your opponent's hand. Now, I find mostly, you'll probably only swing with them once, because your opponent's going to focus them down. They don't want that 10K in the shield, they don't want it messing with their attacks and their combos, so they'll either focus it down with attacks or abilities. Now, what this is doing also, is it's saving attacks from your other important units and your Vanguard. So, it's almost passively defensive as well. Whether they're using Blaster Blades or Berserk Dragons to pop them off, or they're just focusing down with other rearguard attacks, it's still doing its job. Now, I find the other thing, though, is if you're playing a more offensive build, they'll kind of mull up your hand a little. You're not going to want to retire your 10K grade 2s, or if you have an 11K, you're not going to want to retire them for an interceptor. But, all that aside, interceptors create a card advantage for you. Now, it is offensive and defensive, so you're saving cards. You're also saving shields, and that's very important, and it kind of creates kind of a psych-out factor. Now, if you intercept with them early and you don't drop any shields, you can almost convince your opponent that you may not have a lot of shields in your hand, and they may kind of try to pop a combo off early, or use a counter blast that they wouldn't normally do, and then you still have your null shields or your regular shields. If you're just getting into the game, I definitely say pick up maybe 3 of these guys for your decks, because the null shields can be a little pricey and hard to get your hands on at first. Now, even if you're a veteran, I'd say maybe 2, and given certain builds, kind of would really help deck us out and changes the pace of play. When you drop these guys, it really changes your field presence, and it really messes with your opponent's battle plan. They may have a clear idea of what they want to do, and you place these guys down, and it kind of screws them up a little, because they now have to reorganize, and that can kind of fluster them if you pull off a combo the same turn. All interceptors have one common enemy, and that is Seal Dragon Blockade. When he is your Vanguard, your opponent cannot intercept. Now, this kind of diminishes the value of these units. Then they now become 8K grade 2s, and that really, depending if you're still running your null hymns, it's not too bad, but there are better cards out there. But given that's situational, your opponent has to drop it down, and usually that saves you from an 11K Vanguard that may have other abilities or their Gokus or whatnot. Okay guys, so just trying to give you some food for thought. Interceptors, place them down, card advantage, field utility. If you're playing an aggressive build, I'd definitely say you probably don't want to run them. They're going to mull up your hand, they're going to screw with your combos and your consistency. But in a turtle deck, where you're trying to build up for your big push, or even in just a control deck where you're constantly changing pace of play, interceptors can really help your field presence. So, hope this has been useful. Rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know if there's any points I missed, or if there's anything you want me to make a video of. Okay guys, just playtest, have fun, and hope to see you next time.